What's up, everybody? This is Red Devil 23 coming with you. Sakura ain't useless like you thought she was. Now, the only reason why I'm touching on this video because one, as you can see, my guy Naruto explained, he's the only reason why I bought some light novels and all types of stuff because I never knew they existed until he kept talking about it over the years. And I've been watching this man since damn near 10 years now. So please enjoy the video.
This huge misconception amongst Naruto fans that Sakura is weaker than Tsunade and KCM2 War Naruto, but this is false. She's actually stronger than both, and Naruto's manga directly tells us as much. In Naruto chapter 683, Naruto's chakra split 3 ways between himself and 2 shadow clones. Obito tells Naruto's 6-fast chakra mode clone that it doesn't have enough chakra to open Kaguya's time space, but says that Sakura's full power Byakugo seal would have enough chakra to do so. I don't have to tell you 1/3 of 6-fast chakra mode Naruto is really busted, since it's literally Kurama's chakra cloak stacked on top of 6-fast sage mode. This same Sakura snapped Kaguya's horn in half, who had just powered up to her maximum according to Zetsu. Kaguya wasn't off guard like people tend to say. Her Byakugan was active and she had an exclamation point above her head, and Sakura's body mass is too large for her to even have taken advantage of the Byakugan's blind spot. Naruto's Biju Rasengan Barrage split his chakra in 9 different ways and was unable to scratch Kaguya, but Sakura was able to snap her horn in half. There's this huge misconception amongst Naruto fans.
Now you got that part, and then you got these stories, and as you can see, I'm starting at the beginning, I think.
When it comes to the character of Sakura Haruno, or as she's known in the Boruto era, Sakura Uchiha, there are many words that come to a lot of people's minds. Someone who loves their character, they might call her strong.
Now, before I let this video fully play, I did ask Naruto to explain it if I could use his videos for this. I don't know if any YouTuber do that. I know sometimes they reaction to it, so they don't be really asking. But since I'm basically not reacting, I am reacting to it, but I'm not because I already watched this before. It's for you guys. Basically for the people that still think that she is weak, still think that, you know, all that the whole 16 years after the war arc to Boruto, she just over Tsunade and that's it. She's still not over Sasuke, Naruto, or all the other people. When in reality, strength-wise, she is over a lot of people, including probably Naruto and Sasuke. Probably.
Might call her beautiful, whereas someone who absolutely hates her character, they might call her useless, or they might call her annoying. She's a character who everyone appears to have very strong opinions about her, but one word you don't hear uttered very often by fans of Naruto in regards to Sakura is the word legend. After all, you're more likely to hear that word when people are speaking about Sasuke, who took down multiple Akatsuki members, or Naruto, who pretty much single-handedly kept the alliance from getting killed during the war and directly saved the world multiple times, from Kaguya to Neri, Momoshiki, and Ishiki. Even Sakura's 2 senseis, Kakashi and Tsunade, they've earned the right to be called legends, but what about Sakura? Well, what if I told you that it might come to a bit of a surprise for you to learn that in universe, in the 2 years following the 4th Great Ninja War's conclusion, Sakura Haruno was indeed considered a legend by characters in the series, with even more than one Kage acknowledging Sakura's talents and contributions during the 4th Ninja War and in the immediate aftermath of the war itself. Well, in today's edition of After Naruto Shippuden, we're going to be diving into yet another bit of lore that was not adapted into the Naruto Shippuden anime that's going to fill in quite a few blanks for you in regards to Sakura's character. Now, the information comes to us via the Naruto epilogue story, Sakura Hiden Love.
I'm going to stop right there. You see that? And I got that exact same book. I haven't even started. She started. I haven't even started because I mostly learned from him, and I also seen some of them on the internet, but not really. It was very hard to find them. I literally searched for a hot minute, and when I search again, I can't find it. So
Riding the Spring Breeze, which is set several months after the events of Naruto the Last, with Naruto and Hinata already engaged to be married, and it's in this story that we learn quite a few things that are going on in terms of how the world views Sakura Haruno following the events of the 4th Ninja War, including the praise both publicly and privately from some of the Kages. The first instance of Sakura being praised as a legend comes down to how she's viewed by people outside the main camp of Naruto itself, i.e. outside the Konoha 11, who he grew up with over the span of Naruto's 72 volumes of the manga. When Sakura is going over paperwork and reports at the Konoha Hospital with the plans that she has for the medical clinics that she's planning to request permission from Kakashi to open up in other villages, we learn that in the eyes of the younger shinobi from their generation, so basically people in Konohamaru and Hanabi's age group who are starting out 4 to 5 years younger than Sakura and the rest of Sakura's peers, and going as young as the academy students. Sakura is admired for a few different reasons. She's directly looked at as a hero and someone that the younger shinobi who are undergoing medical ninjutsu training, they all wish and aspire to become like her. The reason being is revealed by Ino, because Sakura isn't just any medical ninja. Ino tells Sakura that not only is Sakura admired for the work that she did as a medic during the war, but also the fact that Sakura is able to enter into combat despite the fact that she is a medic, which might sound a little bit odd to you for a moment, but it's important to remember that medical ninja, according to Tsunade's rules, they're not supposed to go headfirst into battle, nor are they supposed to seek out conflict. Obviously, they fight if they have to, but their job is to evade damage and stay alive so they can treat their comrades' injuries. However, Sakura mastering the Byakugo seal and entering into combat not only during the 4th Great Ninja War, but in the extended events of Naruto the Last, especially in the novelization, she earned a heap of praise from the people that were watching from afar, to the point where younger medical ninjas get nervous in her presence in universe. With all the flashy battles that we had in the 4th Great Ninja War, it can be really easy to forget that the 3-day ninja war that saw Kakashi fight the 7 ninja swordsmen of the Mist, and Naruto fighting people like Madara and Obito, and all the Biju Damas being fired off by Naruto in the Edo Tensei Jinchuriki, there were moments that Sakura actually stood out. The people in universe post 4th Great Ninja War recognized and acknowledged the fact that Sakura was the reason that all the medics weren't wiped out by Zetsu, who was masking his chakra and transforming into other shinobi so he could go around killing the medics. Sakura was the one who initially struck down Zetsu and recalled the briefing report.
And I think, keep in mind, I think at this time, I think, I'm keep on saying I think Naruto could sense that the people that was transformed was not the people. He knew they were white Zetsus. So even if she didn't find out and the medical team got wiped out, Naruto would have figured it out, but it would have been too late. So that's a good thing.
Reports about his abilities and passed on that information to Shinobi HQ and put it.
And keep that in mind. If team got wiped out, that means that she wouldn't be able to heal Naruto in the past, in the future, when he went to fight Jubito. And end up running out chakra when Minato came into play. So that Tentail wouldn't wipe them out just because, Minato would have came in right on time. But still, Naruto had a lot longer to have to charge up his chakra. Because Sakura helped with that. She's healed a lot of people on the war art, just like Naruto passed out his chakra like a stimulus check. So it's like, they both,
everybody on high alert. If it wasn't for her, Night 1 of the 4th Ninja War would have ended with the entire medical division wiped out. Sakura summoning thousands of smaller Katsuyu slugs alongside Tsunade to heal the Shinobi Alliance was also something that made its way around the ninja world following the war, because even after Tsunade's own chakra ran out, Sakura was still able to continue healing people, and a lot of people saw her take out a huge swarm of those Jubi clones with one punch. And the briefing made public after the 4th Ninja War ended and Sasuke was taken into custody, it labeled her as someone who still assisted in battling the final bosses of the Ninja War, i.e.
If she did not jump in, I'm trying to.
It labeled her.
If she did not jump in this moment, you need keep in mind the anime didn't show her horn was broken. But if she did not jump in this moment and help them, they would still be fighting for a long period of time. And it wouldn't be a long period of time because Naruto and Sasuke would have ran out of chakra and she would have kept going. Because people don't know that she was pulling chakra from other dimensions that she was in. That she was out of. She was just pulling other chakra out of another dimension.
Someone who still assists in battling the final bosses of the Ninja War, i.e. Jubi Madara and Kage Otsuki herself. She was the one so many of those younger shinobi looked up to and admired. She wasn't the child of the fourth Hokage or a Jinchuriki like Naruto. She wasn't in possession of two of the most powerful Kekkei Genkai in the Naruto world like Sasuke. Her father wasn't a war hero like Kakashi. Her grandfather wasn't a former Hokage, and she didn't come from the Senju and Uzumaki bloodline like how Tsunade did. Sakura was born to a regular, weak, gaining father who was nothing special, and to an ordinary woman as her mother. She was a reminder that you don't have to come from a high bloodline and have all this pedigree to be considered someone special in this world. It was just her own hard work that got her to this point, and she very quietly began to sneak up on some of the elites in the ninja world itself. In the same story, Tsunade even concedes that Sakura surpassed her in multiple ways, and it wasn't just about power. The way Sakura was able to find a workaround to the Byakugo seal by placing bits of her chakra into her chakra pool so that she could fight without sacrificing. The process of storing chakra into her seal was something that Tsunade and Shizune, who was a literal medical prodigy herself according to Tsunade, never actually thought of. Her knowledge of medical ninjutsu had surpassed her teachers, which it shouldn't be a shock just given that she showed a better understanding of toxins and poisons than Chiyo, someone who was known as a poison goddess in the second Ninja War. Even Chiyo couldn't make the antidote to Sasuke's poison that Sasori himself stated was extremely complex to make, and that even he, as somebody who created the poison itself, didn't feel completely comfortable making that antidote and had to always cross-reference his results. The process she was making was subtle, but it was right in our faces the entire time. The establishment of the medical clinics inside of Konoha and some of the areas hit around the fourth Ninja War not only got a praise from Kakashi, but it also caught Gar's attention as well to have her come out to the Sand Village to look over their hospitals and set up the same systems in place in the Sand Village that Sakura overhauled inside of the Land of Fire. Speaking of Gar, even in his own story, Gar Hedon, A Sandstorm Mirage, Gar has a moment where he stops to reflect, and he comes to the conclusion that without even realizing it, someone like Sakura had attained power that surpassed his own when he factored in the Byakugo seal, and even without the seal, her power still rivaled his own, despite the fact that the two of them started life off on two different starting points. Gar in that novel acknowledges the level of hard work that someone like Sakura Rock Lee possesses, sets him apart from someone like him who was born with advantages and with more power, and with other things that made him special that set him apart from someone like Sakura Rock Lee. And when Gar sat down to think about the jumps that someone like Sakura made between the age of 13 when she saved Sasuke from Gar's attack, despite Sakura being someone barely considered gaining level in terms of strength and not overly good at taijutsu, to the 19-year-old Sakura being strong enough that Gar basically slapped himself in the face and said he's got to start training with the same level of intensity that people like Sakura and Rock Lee train with, because if Sakura could get this far along, he had worried that Rock Lee would reach that level as well, and so Gar began training with the intention of reaching his true potential. In the era of the post-4th Great Ninja War, Sakura got quite a bit of recognition from those around the village, from other Kage, and from those in her peer group. It wasn't something that we ever saw animated, but there's a reason why Kakashi, out of all of Naruto's generation, Kakashi only made Sakura and Shikamaru Jonin by the events of Naruto the Last, which, as a reminder, the anime filler scene where Kakashi promotes Naruto was on the condition that he completes the required studying, which Naruto never did. Naruto just jumped from Genin to Hokage. He never attained the rank of Jonin. While the other members of the generation would eventually be promoted, it's telling that those two, and Sai, who technically is considered a Jonin, but he has a special rank unique to Sai alone because he's in the Yanbu, these were the only people that Kakashi in the immediate aftermath of the Ninja War sought to elevate to Jonin. Sakura might not be the sexiest character in the fandom, she might not be the most complex or the strongest, but in universe she's more than acknowledged for her contributions immediately in the aftermath of the 4th Ninja War. The question now though is, what do you remember about Sakura most in the series? And
that question right there, he like to ask the questions at the end. I would have did all these videos because it all pertained to that one story, riding in the love scene, or whatever, loving riding in the spring breeze. I would do all that, but as of right now, I got two things I gotta do. Tonight, y'all gonna catch me. I got new gameplay for y'all. Oh no, there's nothing you ain't seen on the channel yet, but it's for late night scary games. That's what I'm calling it now. Cause late night scary games. gonna pick a date that I'm gonna do that, but probably gonna be mostly on weekends. But yeah, and then I'm finna do that, and then now I'm finna play Fortnite. So thank y'all for watching. If you feel like, just leave in the comments what you think. You can answer this question as well, but leave in the comments like what you think Sakura, like what you think she did that wasn't useless. Why do you not like her or stuff like that? I would actually want to know, why do y'all not like her? Why do y'all feel like she useless? Yeah, she had her moments. That one moment I could think of, and this the moment that I can remember from the series, her running to Madara, getting pierced by Madara, and still try to swing at him. He just sat there, took the punch, and then Naruto and Sasuke had to jump in and save her. That's literally the only thing I could think of. Every time I end up thinking like Sakura stab, punch, and then he didn't even do shit. But thank y'all for watching. Keep in mind, and Sakura is one of the girl characters that's not weak. If you compare her to Hinata, and Hinata is not weak at all, then you know. And I also think that Ino had learned medical ninjutsu. As you saw in the anime, Hinata had learned it as well, but she's not very good at it. But I know that Ino, I'm pretty sure, I think I've seen it in the anime, I don't know if it's in the manga, but I'm pretty sure she was trained under Tsunade as well. If I'm wrong, just leave it in the comments. Thank you Naruto Explain for the video, and I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later.